Yo, 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 what up, Tank? How are you, man?
What's
Hope you're
happening?
doing good. Hope you got over that national championship, Louisiana, lots of drinking and eating, a fever, whatever you got going
You hear the
down
Coach
there.
O flow going on right now, but it's good. We're making it.
Go Tigers, go Tigers. All right, so here's the topic of the day. We got 5 new coaches in the NFL. Which one of these coaches, all right, is most likely to lead their team to the playoffs in 2020, all right? This is a good one now because it's not exactly easy to pick from.
True.
We know the 5 new head coaches, the organizations, everything like that. Check out my list. Tell me what you agree with and don't agree with after. All right, number 3. I'm going with Matt Rule and the Carolina Panthers. I am. I mean, as of right now, as I sit here, Cam Newton's still their quarterback, okay? There's still a lot of things on their offense and defensive line that I like as far as that's set. I mean, they got pretty good that way. Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel. You know, I got faith in Matt Rule. I don't know how great he'll be at the NFL level, but I do know he knows how to turn around an organization or a program. So I like those prospects going forward, along with Cam Newton at quarterback. So we'll see where that goes, all right? This is not the greatest list in the history of the world because all these teams need new coaches. And
Right,
there's
they
a
need
reason
new
they
coaches.
did.
There's a reason, exactly.
Yes. Number 2, I'm going with Ron Rivera and the Washington Redskins. I mean, first off, Ron's been there, all right? He knows what it takes to get a team to the playoffs. A lot like the team he just left, I want to say, man, offensive line with the Washington Redskins, pretty good. You got a first-round quarterback, the future of the franchise there. Defensive line, man, the defensive line's stacked. Those 2 Alabama boys in the middle. You got Montez Sweat on the edge, Ryan Kerrigan on the other edge. I mean, that's pretty good. Terry McLaurin looks pretty good.
You're talking about the team in the most dysfunctional division in the league with the most dysfunctional front office. Like, I don't care. I love Ron Rivera, but dude ain't gonna get it done, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
Well,
I feel
maybe
like that
we'll see.
organization is cursed.
Hey, I'm not sitting here trying to tell you it's perfect in Washington, but with the list of 5 new coaches, I could find you some other more dysfunctional organizations, okay?
Okay, I'll let you
I
keep
can
going.
find them.
All right.
All
Who's your
right?
one? Who's your
and
one?
number 1, I mean, this is easy to me right here. It's Mike McCarthy and the Dallas Cowboys.
Of course, yeah.
I got to go there. I mean, come on, you and I both agree. Dallas has got Super Bowl-type talent on their roster. There's really not a weakness within their roster. McCarthy, I think, will bring some toughness, some better situational awareness to their football team. I think clearly that is the coach I look at to make the 2020 playoffs.
Let me tell you the right list. Now, at number 3, I'm going with Kevin Stefanski with the Browns. Now, the reason I'm going with that is because I have more faith in what Baker Mayfield can do on the field versus Danny Dimes and Haskins or whoever Washington ends up starting next year. So I understand that he has to control a lot of emotions, a lot of characters in that locker room, but I feel like the talent is there. That defense is something special once they get Myles Garrett back next year, and I think even though they have to face Lamar twice a year and that AFC North is going to be tough, he has a chance at making a run. It's just going to be tough for them, but I like his eyes over, say, the Giants in Washington. Now at number 2, I'm going with Matt Rule because if you look at it, it's like this. Now the Saints have shown that over the past 3 years they're cursed. The Falcons haven't been right since 28-3, and then there's Jameis. So as long as you have all that stuff going on in the NFC South, he has a chance. Like we said, Cam is still there for right now. Christian McCaffrey, you have some young, talented guys on the outside. You just got Joe Brady now. You didn't get Joe Burrow, but you got Joe Brady. That's a start. You lost Kuechly, so that's going to be tough on the defensive side of the ball. But I think if you can continue to build that nucleus, they have a chance of making a run because it seems like the NFC South is up for grabs every season. And that number 1, obviously, I have to go with the Dallas Cowboys because they're the most talented team in the most dysfunctional division in the league. Now, Mike McCarthy had to take a year off. And so now we're wondering if he's going to be the answer because it seemed like Jason Garrett was better at clapping than getting the most out of his team, yet Mike McCarthy was fired because he didn't get the most out of Aaron Rodgers. So if he's able to make Dak Prescott play up to his potential, run the ball with Zeke, if they can get some creativity and consistency on the defensive side of the ball, you should have an easy path to the playoffs, and then whatever happens, happens after that. So I'll give my edge to Mike McCarthy, but I feel like the players and the coach have a lot to prove in Dallas.
Cleveland's a dumpster fire to me, all right? They should not be the Cleveland Browns. They should be the Cleveland Analytics, all right? That's what they should be. The analytics team is running the organization.
Yeah.
And then I just question, I got to see it to believe it with Kevin Stefanski. All the things we talked about of the Minnesota Vikings offense that we liked are all Gary Kubiak things, not Kevin Stefanski things. So I just don't know what to think of them as a whole. And right now, I just think they're dysfunctional. So that's why I just couldn't put them in my top 3. I couldn't stomach it. I don't believe it right now. If Kevin Stefanski goes out there, has some success, I'll be the first to apologize and say, you know what, I was wrong. This guy is better than I thought. But to this point right now, I don't like anything going on in Cleveland.
I feel you. I mean, I'm a believer in analytics, and I'm a believer in whatever the Browns are doing over Washington in their logo. So we'll just have to see next year.
Okay, it's a valid point.